guys, now it's been 2 hours. We've let the dough rise. Now it's time to make the pizza dough balls, okay? So let's have a look. Look how it turned out. Beautiful. See that? 2 hours of rising, and it's a beautiful dough ball. So now we have to take it out, and let's see if we can do this here. So I put a little bit of olive oil in here to keep it from sticking, and it looks pretty good. So it turned out good. Okay? So the importance is you want a nice tight skin on the top. As you can see, the way it's turned out really, really nice. Now what we're going to do is we want to cut this in half. Remember, we're going to make 6 pizza doughs out of this. So to make 6 pizza doughs, we cut it in half and then we cut it in thirds. Okay, so and then we'll have it really, really nice. So, and you can just estimate. Usually pizza balls are about 250 to 280 grams. And we're just going to estimate. You don't have to measure it if you don't want to. If you want to, you're welcome to. So we'll start by doing this. Now keep the top where it is. Keep the top like that. Don't turn it over. Then I'm going to just stretch it just a little bit, just so that I can cut these into thirds. So I'm going to try to do it approximately equal in terms of size. I think that's going to be pretty close. Now, to make the pizza dough balls, I'm going to show you first. I'm going to put a little bit of flour into a container. Now, at home, if you just have a cookie pan, that's all you really need, is you can put this on a cookie pan. You don't have to have anything quite so nice as the Leonardo's Pizzeria has, but you could just put it on there and then just cover it with saran wrap. So to make the pizza dough balls, here's how you do it. You pick it up. Remember, keep the top like that. And what you're going to do is you want to stretch over itself. And you can see at the bottom, I'm pushing everything in. See that? And on the top, I'm just pulling, because you want a nice, smooth top surface like that. And I just keep doing it until I get a nice round ball like that. And then you can put it into there. So we're going to do this for 6 different times. So same thing, keep it on the top. I'm folding it on each other, folding it. Keep pulling. You want to keep that, you want that top to be as smooth as you can. Smooth as you can. There we go. Look at that. That's a beautiful way to do it, and you put it right in there. Next one, same thing. If it's too sticky, you can add a little bit of flour to your hands. Nothing wrong with that. But look at how good. Oh, you know, it brings tears to my eyes. This is so beautiful. Really, really nice. And that's how you do it. You want to just have beautiful, perfect dough balls, because you'll see why when they form, when we see them. And I'll talk to you about that. We're going to leave these for 48 hours. 48 hours, that's a long time. It seems like a long time, but you'll see why. They turn out beautifully. They have beautiful fragrance. They taste great. So here we go. So that you pull. So there's nothing super magic about it, other than trying to keep them into a nice round ball. And you got to keep them fairly far apart, because if they're close, tomorrow or the next day when they finally they're going to ferment, and they're going to sort of spread out, and as they spread, they're going to touch each other. You're trying to avoid them touching. If they touch, it's not a problem, but it's just nice if you can keep them far apart. So same thing here. We just keep folding, pulling. Get a really, really nice dough ball. You pull over, you pull it. And there's other techniques. This one is just the one I find works really well. It's not that difficult to do. Most people can do this. The other ones are a little more picky, I guess. So there, we got about, there, we've done that. So you can see that. These are sitting perfectly. I'm really happy with them. Then what you want to do is, if you had something like this, if you had it in a cookie tray, you're going to put a little bit of flour on top, or olive oil, probably some flour, and then cover them with saran wrap. Keep it airtight. This, I have a cover for it, so I'm just going to put the cover on top like this, and then that's going to keep it really, really moist. We're not going to have any trouble. Then you can either store this in the fridge, which it depends how long you plan on using it. If you're going to be using it maybe 4 or 5 days from now, you might want to put it in the fridge. I put it down in the basement at about 18, 17 degrees Celsius and let it sit there for 48 hours or even 24 hours. You can do that. In 24 hours, they're gonna open up a little bit, not that much, and then in 48 hours, it's gonna open up a little bit more. And the taste is just better. That's why I do that. So that's how you do your pizza dough balls.